coldest,
Definitely.
coolest cat. Oh, I'm super short. No, am I really?
Ooh.
Sorry, I have to be at least 2 heads taller than Daniel because
That's
that's how much taller I am in real life than Daniel.
I don't have a fancy chair.
He's short. Hey, we gotta move the camera just a little bit. Just a little. There we go. Better?
way to mess it up.
It was
I feel like it's a lot better now.
like a week ago that I really kind of realized I was taller than you. Okay.
You're only an inch taller than me. Anyway, before we go on
Actually, I
tangents,
took 3 inches because you're 6'3" and you're 6.5.
6.5. What's up, guys? I'm Brad from Impact Props. This is Daniel from Impact, and this is Ryan. And just Ryan from Mustache Chief.
Oh no.
Just following.
Oh no, much better. And
He's most well known for his coasters, his mustaches, and his
mustache holders.
Ornaments.
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 That's right.
Awesome.
He's making millions now, which is awesome.
Off of me, and I feel like I deserve a little cut of it. Anyway, what we're doing
A little.
is I'm building some undersuit here. So this is the chest piece that I've been working on for a very long time, and I am adding the hexagonal mesh detail to this area right here. So that's what I'm gonna be doing.
How do you do that?
How do I do that?
Yeah, this is interesting for me too. I've never seen you actually do this.
Okay, well, the material that I use is actually from a store called Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Where's that?
That is at your local, some like 5 miles from me here. And what we have is it's a fishing net, a floating fishing net. And I'll show you exactly, how big they're not really hexagons, they're circles, but it works. So that kind of thing. And I'll cut the pieces off and glue them to the undersuit and wrap it tight around them. So that is what I'm going to be doing. And
How did you come up with
falling
this method?
apart already. Oh goodness gracious, it's falling apart. I came up with it because my dad had a duck hunting bag. So I guess where he kept all his fake ducks. And I was like, hey, this is like perfect texture for the Halo 4 undersuit. And so I used it on my Master Chief just as a test. It worked. So I've been using it, the same type of mesh ever since. So
you're the inventor of this.
I think I did.
Of this
I think I did invent this method.
Does anyone else use it?
I think so.
Did
A bunch of
Eric
people
use
have
it?
used it. Eric used it. He used a smaller hexagonal pattern, and I know a bunch of other people have used it. I mean, I don't want to take credit for inventing it, but I know I used it one of the first times.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't think I invented it. I don't want to take credit for that, but anyway.
You just saw your dad's fishing.
I saw his
duck
thing,
hunting
and
bag.
I was
You're
like,
like, hey.
man, it's time to try this. Innovation Nation, a little
Cool.
bit of that. So yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Brad, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not coming back for the remainder of the time period. Okay, but yeah, sweet. So I guess my first question to all you that are viewing, all 14 of you, is how's the volume? Because we're not, I know we ask this every single time, but we're not using a mic, and hopefully it'll.
We're trying to cut out the little banging noise that used to come. Or was that banging noise? What come over? Like cutting in and out.
Yeah, cut out on
Oh, yeah.
every
Oh, anytime one of us would be like make any kind of noise for a length of time, just like
It's funny. So it's probably gonna be more echoey without the mic, but let us know if it's better.
Yeah, our kitchen is like all hard, like hardwood floor, and then obviously everything else too. But it's so echoey. But it's a nice jamming room though. Everything has a nice reverb to it.
You're right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, Ryan's a very artistic, musically talented guy. In fact, we went to church last night and he stayed after for like 2 hours just playing with everybody. How was that, by the way? I don't think
It was fun. I saw one of my friends that I hadn't seen in like months.
And Daniel's over there like, "Mommy, can we go?"
No, while I was playing music, he's in the
other room.
yeah
Playing.
playing ping pong all night. Like it was hours. And I went back out and was like you know, I was hoping you weren't out there just like sitting waiting for me.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah.
Not really, but
It was kind of cool, but I had my first communion, which was interesting. It was so sweet. I didn't expect the wine. Was it even wine?
No, it was okay.
It was so sweet. I was expecting a little bit of a bitter taste, and it was good bread too, which was cool.
But Papa John's though.
we usually get like saltine crackers. You went to the real deal.
Why? Okay, but why was there communion at night though? Isn't it usually like on Sundays?
Everyone is different in that particular place. Just happened to do it. I think they do it every time.
Okay, that's cool. I don't really
Okay.
know that.
Well, what comments do we have?
We don't.
No comments at all.
No comments.
Refresh. I don't believe you.
Okay, we have. It's good. Yo quiero uno. Yo quiero uno. Does that mean I have one?
He wants one.
Okay.
Right? Tell me if I'm right, because I am Mexican. I really.
I don't speak Spanish. I really don't speak Spanish at all.
Oh, sorry.
I took Spanish.
No tango.
I'm not very good at.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I am kind of cutting apart this bag because it comes as it is a bag. I'm cutting the seam, so I have this big old sheet that I can do this.
So hold it up really quick. I'm actually confused.
Why?
Okay, so you're cutting it around the top.
No, I'm cutting down the seam and along the bottom, so I just have one big old sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not actually building nothing yet. I'm not building
You're not building
English.
No,
anything.
that's correct. You're not building nothing. You're building
Something.
something.
But not really, because I'm not. Kind of. Yay, English.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye. Yeah, he's gonna be gone forever, I guess.
Right now, Mr. Some Kid of Doctor, it is actually 7:40 in the evening.
Some
Kind of night.
Kind. Right?
Some kind of doctor.
English, Daniel, do you speak it?
What?
I was doing a Pulp Fiction reference
I know.
without the words. Make it look stupid.
No.
I see what you're doing. I don't take kindly to people like that. I don't know what that's from.
So, Brad's been kind of stressed about the suit. How's the suit coming along?
The suit's going good. This is actually the last part that I need to build on the suit. So I'm super pumped. And I could, if I wanted to, maybe after I do some of this meshing. But I'll show you guys all the pieces of the suit. I know I have to do a little bit of Dremel work on the helmet and stuff like that. But after this is on there, tomorrow I'm painting the suit. Plastic dipping and painting the suit.
So,
I tried to find the thing that came on. That are like.
oh yeah,
bought
that
it on.
circle thing. I think was that in your room?
I don't even know where it is. I probably threw it away.
Yeah, it's funny.
You did?
Yeah, it's like a little life preserver thing that this thing is like stapled onto. So like the bag floats in the water and you throw the fish in and they're able to like swim. So it's like a live well kind of thing.
Mm.
If you're into fishing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not much of a fisherman. In fact, I really hate fishing.
Fishing is fun.
It's so boring. I never catch anything.
What? But that's not what it's about. It's about spending time out there working for something to catch. And then when you're out there for a long time, you finally catch a big one. Oh, it's the most rewarding thing ever.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
I've caught a 42-inch northern pike. Actually, that's a lie. My dad caught a 42-inch northern pike, and I reeled it in because I was really young. But it fought for like 2 hours, but that's a lie. It fought for like 15 minutes. And so
Yeah, that's a big difference.
yeah, but see, I've done like deep sea fishing, and those things fight for like.
See, I think that would be fun. That deep sea fishing sounds like something to be fun. I just don't like going standing in like the middle of the forest or on the side of the lake.
Yeah, you totally fish in the middle of the forest there, Ryan.
Okay, what I'm thinking of is like a stream in Colorado.
I bet you don't like hunting either. Am I right?
You mean fishing?
Fishing. I gotta leave.
No wonder it wasn't working for me.
I don't like.
I was like, how do people do this?
I don't like fishing in the middle of the living room either.
Yeah,
That's kind of frustrating. You just stand there and
catch the light bulb.
I really don't know how people do it.
It's crazy. What kind of lures did you use, Ryan? To fish for the leads? Did you have to like bait them? You're like, oh, this one's gonna bite.
I was told to use a worm.
My dad told me this. And like, you have to use a worm. And you know what? His story was that like when you put a worm at the end of it, they like start dancing in the water, and the fish get hungry and they eat the. Like that was his genuine story to me. I was like,
wait,
that makes sense.
What did he say?
Like when you put the worm is alive, right? So he's gonna start dancing in the water, and the fish is gonna be attracted to it. And I was like 6, so I was like, that seems legit.
Like attracted to it? Like
it's like, I need to eat this. It's like chocolate for a fish. You're like, listen to that does. Some of that.
Some people don't like chocolate. That's weird.
You don't like chocolate.
I was
just kidding.
It's weird when girls don't like chocolate.
You said you don't like chocolate. Like the first time I met you, you're like, I hate chocolate. It's like, I believe you.
I was probably
I don't know who you are. Yeah.
Man.
It's weird when girls don't like chocolate because that's something that like when you go on a date, you give them chocolate and or flowers, and then like.
Well, that's like when you're like into the relationship.
That's like first date. You know, you're like, hey,
you show with flowers and chocolate. You're like, you want some chocolate?
What about chocolate flowers? And then you just got it.
That would be so much better.
You can take any
Because then.
I only have chocolate flowers, but you can only have one because then you're gonna get fat. And we don't want that.
I'm looking out for you here, buddy.
These are healthy Sooner glasses, and having the whole chocolate flower is just—it's not healthy. You have to at least run 7 miles a day.
It has sugar and
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
carbs that you just don't want.
You get her like the fruit on a stick and be like,
Here, you need
good
to lose
enough.
some weight. You need to lose some weight anyway.
It's like, here,
I think at my work we got a magazine that had fruit baskets covered in chocolate, so that you can't even have just fruit normally and be healthy. Everything is unhealthy now, which I really don't care about. I'm so unhealthy.
Yeah,
Dude, but you got the metabolism of like Jesus. But I do too. So we're in the same boat. We can eat chocolate all day, every day, and just kind of.
but that's not gonna help you with like cholesterol and heart attacks.
And we just work out.
I'm so like he comes home, he's like hungry, he gets a pound of meat, Jenny, like he gets a pound, opens it up, makes a pound of meat.
It's a hamburger, okay?
But like it's not even a hamburger because he doesn't put it in the bun. He just has he's like, it's just a pound of meat. Do you even put salt on it? I don't know. He might add some seasoning to it, he might not, and he just eats it.
Yeah, I put steak burger seasoning on it, and pepper, and a little bit of salt. Only salt. So I have no idea what I'm doing when I cook, because I like just started doing that. So I really just try random stuff. Brad, I don't think that's how you do it.
I can see you. Can you see me?
You're so hidden.
I think you can see me. This camouflage is not working. I'm taking off my head.
Okay.
It's like a veil.
Yeah.
Here. It'll match your clothing. Dun 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 dun.
How big is this?
It's pretty big.
So you only need one of these for a whole suit?
Here. There you go.
You only need one of these for a suit? Let's get him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Get him.
Guys, this is not good.
I feel
Kids, don't try this at home. This
Yeah,
was done by
Yeah, kids, you'll suffocate.
professional. This was done with professionals.
Just-
We have ambulances just standing by.
It's got
in case
holes.
Brad kills
Wait.
someone. Thank you.
It's alright, there was some of this joke.
Yeah.
What? Okay,
So, what color will the suit be?
green.
And
Purple.
why?
Because that's what the girl, like the lady, the woman, the mature lady,
the client.
the client, wanted the suit color. And I was like, whatever.
How long does it take to complete a suit?
It takes as 5 minutes actually. Yeah, I'm done. I started like 5 minutes ago. No, but it takes, as I guess, I would say, it takes me about 150 hours. I hate saying like time in like weeks and months and stuff because I could, just sit down and spend 3 weeks and make a suit. But I've been working on this suit for probably 3-4 months. So.
Well, you're also like you're in school.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it depends
You
how
have
much
a lot
time.
of things going on. You're playing violins for people.
3 quizzes and 1 test.
All today? Are you serious?
All today. Today was
Why do you think
the
you were so
worst day of the
stressed out last
semester.
night?
Yeah.
I don't
Last night
know.
it was like, oh.
Dang, so how did that go?
All right.
What were they in?
Calculus 3,
Easy stuff.
government,
Easy stuff.
programming,
Easy stuff.
and thermodynamics.
Hard stuff.
Hard. No, thermo is okay.
Yeah.
But from now on, you're not going to be able to see my face. So actually, I should just sit down. So you can like just see my face.
Oh, you're the funny one.
This isn't working. There, I'll
We
move
can
it.
turn the table.
I'll move it up just a teeny.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
What, turn the table?
No.
Much better?
Fine.
Huh? Oh, well, that's
Just
just.
turn up a little bit. What's in front
But
of
I can go like this, right? Turn it up more.
I mean, I don't think the front of the table really matters that much.
Oh, you're probably right.
I mean, and
But the
you're
chief stash is no longer here. I mean, Brad or the chief
Oh,
stash.
I'm
No.
sorry. Gosh.
Like-
Maybe you should move your cutting board, and then you can. Nah. Nothing.
My shelf.
Your shelf.
I don't even have any foam to cut.
It's okay. I mean,
I'm
you're
just-
prepared.
I'm
That's
pretending.
really all that matters, right?
Yeah.
Brad, do you know what they're using to make the suits?
For these suits?
Yeah.
This material?
Yeah.
It's foam, EVA foam. Yep. I make all my suits out of EVA.
What does EVA stand for?
I don't know. Sorry.
Excessively
Vulgar. Wait.
excessively vulgar.
Adam's apples.
Yeah.
Just
Got
go with that.
Out of all the
Alright.
words that have A's in them,
What would have been like
Started.
athletes or Achilles tendons? No.
oh my god, you okay?
Am I gonna stop? Should I just?
No,
stop?
you're fine.
Okay.
Do you coat your suit in something so the paint doesn't come off? Plasti dip.
I coat before I paint it.
Yeah, no,
Actually, before I paint it, I use a product called Plasti Dip, which is a rubber coating that you spray over it that kind of seals the foam to give it a good, I guess, base to paint on. A lot of people use primer over that. I've never done that before, but that actually might be something I do, on this suit. But yeah. So I guess when you're doing this, I know it's kind of hard to see because it's black. Yeah, okay. But you want all, especially on the sides and on the front, you want it to the hexagonal material to be going in the same direction. So you gotta make sure that it's doing that. And what's hard for me sometimes is being able to mark this stuff. Because, you gotta lay it out, and then I usually get like a silver Sharpie, which I don't have right now. I don't know if I even have one.
I don't know either.
If I have one, it's gonna be upstairs. I
I can go look for one.
Okay. It's, on my desk, that
Yeah.
little mug or whatever.
So what motivates you to do building and such?
Well, I just love doing it. I love seeing the end product. I guess the end product, is that the right word?
Mm-hmm.
The final piece kind of motivates me to continue doing what I love to do. In this case, money is motivating me to build this specific suit. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. But when it comes to making, other things, yeah.
So, do you coat once you paint it? Do you coat it in a clear coat or no?
I do. It depends what kind of paint job I'm actually doing.
Okay, so what you're doing right now.
Okay, sorry. Well, right now I'm using a silver Sharpie to mark kind of the lines of where I need to cut this exact piece of mesh out, so I can cut it out and then start gluing it on. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right this second. And it sucks that you can't see it, but you'll see it in a minute on the other side.
And you're marking it further than the actual edge of where it needs to be, right?
It depends what side it's on. Like if it's on like this line right here, I'm actually gonna mark it on the exact line, so gets right up close to that seam.
Mhm.
But for like around here along these sides, I'm gonna give it like an inch buffer around it so I can fold it over and
Fold it underneath.
fold it underneath, yeah, and glue it on the inside so
Okay.
I can make sure it's tight. Oh yeah,
That looks so tedious. I would not want to do that.
it's a little tedious, but it's worth it in the end.
You're so patient. Jesus, I would not be able to do that ever. So, Brad, in this field, what's more important, talent or hard work?
I think it's probably just the hard work, the amount of time that you're willing to put into it, because the more time that you're willing to put into it, the greater the outcome, in my opinion. So, like putting the time in to learn all this stuff is very, very valuable, because like everything that I've learned is trial and error kind of stuff. So when you spend the time to learn it, you're gonna do a lot better. That's just kind of personal.
So, did you have any other kind of artistic abilities, like being able to draw or anything like that, before you got into building suits?
Not really. I mean, I loved like building things with my dad. He kind of got me into the whole fabrication side of things. But I always did woodworking with my dad. We did a lot of fun stuff. But other than that, no, not really. It's just kind of finding the time to do it.
Okay, so Andrew is here again.
Yay!
And he asked, he stated that he uses plasti dip on his helmet, except
He plasti dipped his helmet.
well, his helmet and his suits, but his okay.
Let me-
I use plasti dip, and my helmet scratches the paint off my suit in some places. I read that.
Yeah, you did. Well, maybe I would suggest putting padding in the top of your helmet so it wasn't scratched. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had that helmet or
That issue.
I haven't had that problem.
Wait, where is he saying the paint? What do you?
So he has a helmet on. Once he puts his helmet on, the helmet scratches the suit. And the
Mm.
paint comes off. Would clear coat fix that? Would that be something that might help?
Maybe I think it's the amount of layers actually that of paint that you actually use on that.
How many layers do you do?
I do a lot. I go through probably like 6 or 7 paint cans. So the more that you use, the harder the suit's going to be and all that.
Andrew also asks how much money you make from these suits.
Yeah, not enough, but I don't know. That's something I don't really want to talk about. Good try.
Cool. Who's okay? Let me read this before reading it out.
Come on, dude. It's really funny.
Okay. Who's the badass car y'all always driving, and which one is always in the chief suit because he's a lucky bastard getting to drive the car? LOL.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the cars are not our cars.
That would be amazing, though.
I really wish we had enough to
That would be.
just be able to, drive around Chief in those cars. No, but we have one of our buddies that I met. He has the GTR, and he was
The Viper.
he had the GTR, the Viper, he had
Jeep, that's right.
some other cars, but he was willing enough to let us use it, and so it was just luck, I guess.
That's just one of the perks of having Master Chief around.
Yeah, you're like,
it's Master Chief. Yeah, sure.
And I've got to see none of them.
yeah,
I have been around none of
I've been the one
You
driving.
poor child.
them.
I was so jealous of Brad when he got to drive it. I was there. I was filming it, and I was like, oh, Brad. But he took me, Chris took me for a ride at the end, and it was a lot of fun.
You were like,
That's okay. But
you've
yeah,
done this enough, right? You know what you're doing.
yeah, I've done this so many times. It's funny. But yeah,
It's a little bit weird when people think that there are cars.
yeah, I
It
don't,
tends to come off as like,
yeah, if we had those cars, it'd be a lot of fun, but they're not our cars. We don't make that much money
we don't
on this
make
stuff.
any
We're
money.
college
We're
students.
college students.
We don't
Should
do
we buy this bread
This is
or not? I don't know. We don't have
We
enough
can't-
money. We can't afford bread.
$6 for a frozen pizza? No, Sam's choice. It's like $3. We're doing that one.
So when people ask us if we're rich, the answer is no, we are not at all. In fact, the college students.
It's
But
all about the image, though.
yeah,
So yes, we own these cars.
yeah, they're ours. Yeah, but maybe in the future when we're all millionaires because of.
I mean, aside from Ryan, from selling all those coasters.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I really do own all those vehicles.
That's why he's not seen any of them.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Speaking of Brad, have you been in the garage lately?
Me?
Yeah.
John told him.
Yeah.
Ah!
I know. I was so mad.
It's all right. So
Go ahead, you tell us.
Okay, here is my luck, but also his luck. But I don't know. So we drove home. Did he tell you how it happened and everything?
no, he didn't.
I don't
Okay.
think he was there, he wouldn't know.
Yeah, so we drove home last night, and we could have parked actually. We could have even parked in the driveway, but we wanted to park inside because it's cold and whatever. The garage is clean, so we told John to move his car, or he told him to move his car.
He was one of our roommates. You guys probably met John, maybe.
John's in the music video for the release of
The Master Chief Collection
Yeah.
video we did.
He's the guy. That's funny.
They don't plug that.
But so we have this hanging light in our garage, and anyway, we pulled in, and I was unplugging it. I unplugged it, and we were both walking into the house, and everything came crashing down. You just heard this crash, and it's pitch black, and my heart sank. I was just like, oh my god, because the thing fell on on Daniel's car, and then glass went everywhere. It shattered, literally. Glass went inside. It went under the car. It went glass and powder and glass
There's
powder.
like a 3 or 4 inch step between the house and the garage, so it wasn't like it slid.
It went
Like,
everywhere.
And I was just like, the whole time I was like, I hope it didn't fall on Ryan, and because I couldn't see it.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
he
just
cared about me over the car.
What a good friend.
Yeah.
No, he was like,
But dude, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
that
Like-
sounds really scary.
It sucked.
I'm just like, and it fell on the windshield, which was a great thing, and not on the
Not that it broke.
or the.
If the windshield broke, it
I would
been a little
still
bit
rather
worse.
Yeah.
fix the windshield than have my car at the shop for like 5 days trying to get the freaking dents and the paint and all that out.
It was horrible. bad day that night.
Jeez.
Did you wash your car today?
No, I didn't have time.
So there's still glass shards on
I
it?
mean, I drove it, so there's probably not.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
had to
know.
wear different shoes because glass went into the shoes.
Sucks to suck, man.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what I've been doing. Still putting the mesh on.
How do you? Okay, so one of the coolest things is how tight it is on the suit. How are you doing that? I don't understand. Because it's really like skin.
Right. Most of the time, what I like to do is kind of glue it. So start here and then kind of go around and do this whole seam. And then I do, there are different layers of thicknesses of foam in here. And I glue along the seam also, so they're really tight pieces.
So once it dries, can you pull on it or will it come off?
No, it won't come off. You won't even be able to pull it. It'll be so tight.
Okay, so is that how you? So it just once it dries on this side, then you can pull it and it won't unglue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So like I got to cut along this line still. But since I've got it all cut out on the other side, or maybe not.
That's pretty neat.
Have you ever messed up the mesh before?
Yeah, I've had to rip it all off.
Ooh.
Yes.
How do you? Does this material not fray, or how do you keep it from fraying?
It frays, but the glue goes over it
Okay.
and keeps it kind of. It's like belting the sides of a rope, except you're just putting hot glue over it so it doesn't fray. So it's kind of how it works there.
Let's see if we have any more questions. Have you got a favorite Halo game?
Me?
Sure, let's start with Mr. Brad.
All right, start with me. I like Halo for the best because the armors are the coolest, and
I agree.
I like making those. But like when it comes to gameplay, I like Halo Reach a lot.
Which one's your favorite Master Chief? Looking wise, out of all the Master Chiefs.
Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a really terrible question. Because I absolutely love all the Master Chiefs the way they look.
I don't think it's like you can't really evenly judge them either because the graphic, like the leaps in graphics between the different chiefs. Is
Right.
a lot.
And what's crazy about that actually is the fact that they're doing all these all these anniversary games. So they're able to recreate the chief and all that, and you know the designs in the same kind of graphics set they have now.
Right. I still haven't got to play. I want to play.
The
wanna
Master Chief
see it.
Collection or Halo 2 anniversary. Yeah. We need an Xbox One. So sad.
Christmas.
We're gonna do a Kickstarter.
Yeah, we're doing a Kickstarter to raise money for our Xbox One.
Yeah. Do you want to see me
So-
play Xbox sometime? Like if you do, pitch in. That'd be so terrible.
That would be awesome. What do you mean it would be terrible?
It'd be terrible. That's a horrible idea.
That's a great idea. Pay for our
No.
Xbox. That's a great idea.
No.
We should, since we're so rich with all these cars.
Oh, right.
We should just sell one of the cars.
Gosh, people taking that out of context would be terrible.
I mean, that's okay. We're just, you know,
We need to bring Sean here one of these times
yeah.
so we can actually talk about his cars and.
We went to his garage and they have their house, which has a 3-car garage, which they have awesome cars, like awesome cars. And then they have a separate garage, which is pretty cool. Has a lot of awesome cars.
Yeah.
And
It's really crazy. It's really crazy.
So it looks like are you just cutting more specifically or what?
Nope, I'm cutting the line and now I'm gonna start gluing it on.
So your initial cut, you left some extra so you could pull it tight and get it close to the top, and then you started trimming it off up there on the.
Yeah, there wasn't a way that I could get this perfect without having this set in stone.
Okay.
So yeah,
Set in hot glue.
setting glue, stone-ish glue.
So, Ryan, do you think that TV will ever be replaced by the internet? Where like we don't have TV anymore?
Dang, Daniel, that's profound.
That's right. Considering I only watch Netflix, yes.
So you're a little biased in this situation.
I don't know.
I don't know when the last time I watched TV is, except for like at a restaurant.
Or like when we watch football games, I guess that's kind of.
Yeah.
Or like local news. But even that.
Who watches local news?
Oh my god.
Like,
No,
local
local news is the best to watch.
Why?
Because they're hilarious. Like
What?
the people are just so funny. And then there's like tons of mistakes.
And then production value just sucks.
No, it's awesome. Like you watch Fox or CNN, it's boring. You watch local news, it's like you know what's gonna happen. The camera could just fall and you just like it starts showing the ground. It'd be
It's so fun watching the bloopers on YouTube.
Oh, jeez, you're right.
That was not good. I sat up one night when I had a test the next morning. I was like, I have to watch these. Like, I can't not finish watching this. This is all hilarious.
God, YouTube. So,
I love YouTube, man. YouTube's great.
it is great.
Have you ever stayed up when you had to do something the next day and just watched it and kind of was like,
No, I'm actually pretty good about that, Daniel.
yeah, I'm not. How about you, Ryan?
Yeah, I was surprised you were awake this morning. I woke up before all you guys and I saw you before I left for work.
Me, dude, I had quizzes and tests. I had to be up at like 6. It was terrible.
Did you study?
Were you up at 6?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I wish I was up at 6. Probably would have done better on my test.
All right, what do you think? A, B, C?
I think A plus. No, I don't know.
F minus.
I couldn't tell. It's one of those tests that you did really, really well. Or you think you did really well and you did really not good.
Are you one of those people where you like think you do well normally and you do bad, or you think you do bad and you do well? Which one are you?
I mean, I've jinxed myself a bunch of times, definitely. Thinking that I've done really good and turned out that, kind of failed. So I don't like to, I just like to cross my fingers and see what happens.
So what did you just do?
I realized that I missed a detail piece. So I'm just putting a little piece on there. And also kind of another reason why I'm doing this now, well, one of the reasons why is that I forgot, but when it turns out it's actually good because it actually holds this corner in as an anchor point. Instead of just having a little line of hot glue here to hold it in, it's got more of a, I guess, more surface area to kind of keep it in. To kind of keep it together. So yeah.
Dude, I can't wait till you finish this thing. I want to see it.
I want to take pictures of it.
It'll be good. I'm excited.
You should get in contact with that one chick tomorrow.
We'll see what we can do.
We still haven't figured out. We need to call back Cassie. That's what we need to do.
Yes.
I still haven't called her back. So we don't know if we're doing a. We don't know if we're doing.
We're fighting him here.
Yeah, we probably are. That's okay. We can talk about it with her. So yeah, we got this little corner piece in here, and that just messed everything up. Greatness.
Brad,
Yes.
do you ever cosplay for sick children? And you should auction a full suit sometimes. That would be awesome. I've never done. I haven't done very much charity work, but that's something I really want to do. Going to like the local children's hospital and running around, surprising kids. That's always been something I want to do, but I just had zero time to do it.
I don't know about that because I've seen you donate more than a few things.
Well, I've donated. I've donated one of my Iron Man helmets, but I haven't actually gone in person before. I've done a little bit, but I haven't done.
Dude, we should do that. We should
I agree.
get a whole troop and go. That'd be awesome. If we don't scare them, I feel like that would. Oh, that'd be.
Well, I mean, they're not like babies. There are, but it's just sad.
Well, we wouldn't go in that particular section.
I mean, we
That would be really sad.
go to the.
It would be fun.
That would not be good.
Yeah, we'll do it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
The problem with giving away a suit or auctioning a suit is that, well, it limits the number of people that can get it because of the size. So if you have, a shorter person, taller person, fatter person, skinnier person, it's just, Brad spends a
Good
lot
luck.
of time.
Brad and I are so lucky that like we're like the exact same dimensions, except I'm a little taller. But
Yeah,
I'm lucky I can.
that's a really good point, Daniel. It would be actually pointless to auction off a full suit because you have no idea the size of the person that's going to get it. So like I could, make it for me. I could make it for Daniel. I could make it for whoever. And if like freaking Shaq donates whatever and decides he wants it, it's not gonna fit Shaq. Shaq's freaking huge.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Shaq, if you're watching, you should get a suit.
It'd be great. I mean, definitely donating.
Yeah, Shaq's here.
I'd absolutely
Yeah.
love it. We can donate like helmets or.
And we did that. We did that at our RTX.
We did.
It wasn't an auction. It was a
Yeah.
raffle, and it was for charity. That one was so. Actually, you did too. Both of them were for charity.
So you've done some, but you want to do some more?
I think he wants to kind of more contribute his time, which I think is more admirable. Than just,
Honestly, both of those things are contributing your time. Because
Yeah,
the amount of
you're
time that you spend to build the piece to auction, like I spent probably a week solid building that caboose helmet, which is cool because we were able to get the voice actor of Caboose to sign it, and we got Sheila.
was that our RTX?
Yeah.
Cool.
So a lot more people.
You talked to Sheila.
I did talk to
Did
Sheila.
she sound like the tank?
Not at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's like it has to be manipulated.
No, yeah, she was really cool though, because they have like a love story and it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Did Caboose sound like Caboose?
Yeah, actually.
Does he have to was he talking normal or did he have to change his voice?
No, he was talking. He talked normal, and I could tell.
Yeah.
Like I could tell that was him. But he did change his voice like a lot for the thing. But you could tell like there was this like nasally like kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but
That would be so much fun. I want to go next time.
you're gonna come.
Caboose.
You're
We
gonna-
should have been at Tulsa Con. That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
That
to
would have
go
been
for the
cool.
first one.
Do you have any pictures of it? Did you hear anything about it?
It sold out. Like it was really really big apparently.
So if we would have went early, we wouldn't have been able to go in.
I don't know. It would have been fun though. Whatever.
We need
If
to
we
go.
did get to go, it would have been fun. We should go next year.
Because I know we were contacted when we went to College Con about the person that was doing the Tulsa Comic Con, I think.
Really?
And she was like, yeah, man, I'll get in contact with you.
Yeah, she would go, yeah, man. Hey, man, come over.
Voice.
Come over here. This is coming to my con.
So, yeah, man, just, first con,
Did she take your contact information?
Yeah,
She might have messaged us on Facebook or tried to get in contact with us through the new mail.
That was back in March, unfortunately. But, so you're right.
You can see out of the wet work helmet. That's a thing. That's how, it'd be kind of difficult to walk around with it if you can't see.
Oh, people do it, though. People do it.
Without seeing anything?
Yeah, they have, remember that,
No,
Locust helmet? I'm not the only one, but I need to stop saying that. But there was another guy that just had like a removable piece, so he walked around with it, and then whenever there were pictures, he would just pop it on, and you wouldn't be able to see nothing.
You're swole.
Yeah, that makes you swole, obviously.
It doesn't work. Yep.
Definition of swole is sad.
When you look down like that, here, put your hand out, you look like an alcoholic that's like remorsing. You're like,
What? Oh.
Man, I am sorry for what I've done. I can see a remorseful person, but alcoholic, that was very.
No, it was an alcoholic specifically. Oh.
like I need to stop drinking. Like,
This is really terrible.
I have ruined my life.
And others' lives. I'm sorry, Chief. I'm just suck.
Okay. Andrew Gilligan. Jesus.
You in English today, dude.
I'm not Englishing. Andrew Gillen. You can do the donating thing, then whoever wins sends you their measurements.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with the amount of time that he spends, with the amount of time that he would be spending making the suit, he could make probably like 10 helmets. So I personally think that like
we'd be making more money for charity. Than
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's just do.
I don't want to wear this right now.
Then don't wear it.
That's good. Thank you, Brad.
You know.
You relieved me of this duty.
I do.
I like this. This is nice.
Can they hear you? Say something.
Something.
What's better, pancakes or waffles?
Obviously.
I like the freaking waffles, bro. You know why?
The whole test was to see if they could hear me or not. You just gave away what I asked.
Well, they know about waffles. Waffles are
Now I gotta think of a new question.
You thinking hard over there? You're thinking hard over there?
I am.
You got a novel that you're writing? You writing the novel over there?
That thing that you've been doing all this whole time.
Yeah, you got a storyline,
A good story arc.
a good protagonist, got a climax in there. You got a life event that makes the protagonist like scared or something.
A life event where you clap every time you walk through a door?
Yeah, you did do that, yeah. It sounds very convincing. Alrighty.
Sound effects.
So what I just did was I was come closer. Hey, light. So I just kind of glued it along this little line right here. So this piece is all messed up and tight and good to go. So that's the kind of thing that I'm doing.
And it likes pancakes better.
This is like the most tedious part of the whole process.
Pancakes and waffles. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
No, important things are being
No,
said.
it's all right. You can talk over me.
You're right. What's more important than pancakes? Nothing.
You know, except for waffles, because waffles are better.
Are we really going to have this conversation right now?
Of course. Do you know why waffles are better?
Why?
Because you can hold the syrup in the waffle thing.
Okay,
That is
you're
true.
right. I actually,
It's
I
also
would go
more
with
crispy as
waffle.
well.
Waffles are way better. It can be crispy or not crispy.
Yeah,
It's
depending on how you want it, but you can't have a crispy pancake.
yeah, it would be weird.
Yeah, it'll just be dry.
It would be nasty.
Be not good.
But the real question that I'm wondering why no one's asked is why isn't our picture hanging up? And to that I would say it's Brad's girlfriend's fault. If I were to choose someone
Whoa!
to say.
Damn, shots fired.
Wow. Okay, you're gonna have to explain why, because I have no idea.
I don't really know either because I didn't do it. But Mod Podge, I think it has something to do with that.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to use, isn't it?
So you tell me because I actually wasn't there, but our picture was ruined.
Daniel can tell you.
Oh my. So I purchased this print. I kind of wanted to see.
Okay, we're going to the beginning.
Well,
The birth of the photo.
well, why were we trying to glue it on there? That's the whole idea. So
Because we wanted it to be on the wall.
Anyway, we're going to the beginning. The
All
birth,
right,
the birth
back-
of the idea.
We'll take
I could have
this.
been done with this.
We'll
so
take this
right now.
back to the beginning.
Because you know why? Because we need to illustrate how important this thing is to us.
That's right.
And the fact that Jessica ruined it. If you're watching, yeah, you're fired. You're fired from your post.
You were hired for one moment, and now you're fired.
Hey, we should use my talk. Was that
Anyway, so this print was one that you can take off the back, and it's adhesive, and you can attach it to the wall. And these two gentlemen would not let me do that. They were like, "No, it won't look good. No, don't
It
do
wouldn't.
So-
It's just hanging.
So
Think about all those air bubbles. Like, it's not a flat surface. So there'd be just as
Small?
many air. Yeah.
okay, well, So we ended up going to Hobby Lobby and we bought a canvas to stick it on because it's black and it looks good.
Not good, right?
So we stick it on there, and it doesn't adhere. It doesn't adhere to the canvas, and so a lot of air bubbles. So on that same day is when Brad's girlfriend got here, and she's like, "Y'all."
Your imitation voiceover.
So we listened to her.
If she's watching this, she's probably like, breaking up with you.
That would be a good reason. Why'd you break up with Brad? He made fun of me over Mosh Posh. Because I told him to use Mosh Posh.
I would have broken up with him too.
What a self-righteous son of a gun.
So USMC has like a riddle on here, and I made a weird face because I can't figure it out. But Brad, let's see here. There's a green glass door. A tree can go through it, but a leaf cannot. Which seems backwards. I think he meant to say a leaf can go through it and a tree cannot. But I'm sure
I think it's a
No.
tree.
Do you know it already? Have you read it?
Yeah, the answer is Jim. Just kidding, I have no idea.
Okay. I was like, what?
It's like Jim, obviously.
There's a green glass door. A tree can go through it, but a leaf cannot. A puppy can go through it, but a dog cannot. A scooter can go through it, but a bike cannot. A roof can go through it, but a horse cannot. A house cannot.
I was about to be like, okay, this is just made up.
Grass can go through it, but dirt cannot. A kitten can go through it, but not a cat. A cheetah can pass through it, but not a tiger.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, my dog's name is Scooter,
Oh,
so the dog can go through the door.
what's up? Poked a hole in
A
your
cheetah
water.
is a big cat, so a cat can go through the door. This is full of holes here. There is a glass door. The key must lie in the green glass door. And if the key's in the green glass door, you turn the key, you open the door, and everything can go through it no matter what.
You win this round. USMC 0, Ryan 1.
That's right. Let's see.
I want to know what the answer is.
Oh my god. This is from Andrew. Guys, I went to a CVS store to show my friend the Halo suit, and they thought I was a robber, so I almost got shot.
Yeah, they did that to us.
The Walmart lady wasn't lying, except she didn't almost shoot us. Wait, who was gonna shoot you? Do they like carry weapons at the CVS pharmacy?
CVS store.
Or is someone just like, there's a Halo suit, I must take him down?
Obviously a robber.
You know, maybe we've just been blind. Maybe we just, everywhere we go, people don't want to take pictures of us because we're Master Chief.
Maybe we should actually steal things next time we're going out.
Yeah, like
That'll help our cause.
people's hearts, or like legit, like.
I think just like things, actually.
You know- Yeah, I think. Well, never.
Are you gonna glue it down here as well?
In fact, I am.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool.
Okay, right.
Yeah, if it was a different color, I might want to see it more. Kind of.
Yeah, it kind of blends.
It's
in
kinda
together,
like-
unfortunately.
You see this black thing that's covering this other black thing? Yeah, it looks good.
It does. Trust him. Trust him.
I don't lie, except on Tuesdays.
And it is a Wednesday.
Ooh, you can lie. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm so tired.
I think we all are lying.
Ooh, you can lie. I'm going to bed.
So that's where my mind. I'm like.
Okay, I'm gonna find a random question and we're gonna.
Gosh, we're so tired all the time. Like every time we do this, we're just like, ugh.
That's because it's a Wednesday. Like if we had done it on like a Thursday, where we don't have to get up.
And when we could lie.
Tuesday, Ryan.
Not Thursday. We can't lie on a Thursday.
Wait, what do we do on Thursdays?
Tuesday, Ryan.
No, you can only lie on Tuesdays. That's the thing.
But since it's Wednesday.
Right.
But it's Wednesday and he's telling a lie about Tuesday, so that means he's lying about
It's not
Tuesday,
a
and
lie.
really it's not Tuesday that is the only day you can tell a lie, it's a different day.
What are you doing?
What? Okay, what you said doesn't make sense, but I understood what he said. I think he's saying that Wednesday could also be a lying day. So I am lying about the fact that we cannot lie on a Wednesday.
Oh.
I'm so confused what you're trying to say.
I got it backwards. That's all we need to know.
You just just need to go to sleep early tonight.
Okay, random question. Do apps on your iPhone or other devices help you be productive, or do they mainly help you waste time?
These are such deep questions, Daniel.
They're super deep.
Mavericks won. Sorry.
No one cares.
Except for me, because the Mavericks are great and actually doing well. Sorry to change the subject. Keep going. Apps. Something.
Apps on your phone. I think that'll be waste time.
I deleted every app on my. They waste time. They waste so much time.
Yeah.
Speaking of apps.
Oh yeah. We need to talk to Ryan.
No, we don't.
Oh yeah, we have to wait till tomorrow.
No, we're meeting with the app guy tomorrow at 4
or 5.
4 or 5.
We need to call him.
We need to call him, and we need to call bro named Michael, and we need to call Cassie. Those are 3 people we need to call. Write it down.
I shall text
No, I already texted Michael yesterday. He didn't reply.
Todd right now.
You're gonna get one of these, bud.
So-
should I tell him the story about?
I think you should. It's a pretty
Okay.
Yeah, because I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so one time, this is kind of an old story when I was younger. We were at my house, and my brothers were in the other room wrestling or something. And my dad, he doesn't like that at all. So he comes up and he's like, "Hey, Matt and Mikey, stop wrestling." And they're like, "Okay." And then as soon as he leaves, they get back to wrestling. You can hear like the floors, and they're like, "Ow!" or whatever. They use little screaming little heads. Anyway, so my dad, like, I'm downstairs, like, with my mom and my dad. He's like, and he goes back up there and he's like, "Guys, cut it out. Like, you guys are really being annoying. Stop wrestling." And they're like, "Okay." And so he goes back down the stairs, sits back down, and then all of a sudden you hear whatever, right?
Man, that was some great sound effects.
And you're like the stomping upstairs, and you're like, "Oh!" And so he goes upstairs the last time, and he's like, "Hey, cut it out! If you don't stop, I'm gonna give you one of these." And he knew that he made a mistake right when he yelled it, because you could just hear laughter upstairs, and he's like, "What's so funny?" And he's like, "You gonna give me one of these, Dad?"
That was the best story I've heard in my entire life.
It's terrible, but it's hilarious because it's awesome.
So what did he do? Did he just hit you in the face with the back of his hand?
No, he didn't. He was just because well, yeah. I mean, corporal punishment.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's hit my brothers before. I mean, like, not like in the face, like, places they don't show. I'm just kidding. But he was
Places where no one would ask.
he was just threatening, right? So he kind of knew he made a mistake, so he just like walked down. He was, like my dad does.
Yeah, my parents used to spank us, and they had like this. I don't know what it was, even like a piece of. I don't know, but the kids called it a spanking thing because that's what it was built for, is to spank you. And but we were smart little kids. Us Lewis kids were pretty smart, and so we were selling our vehicle. We were selling our Suburban, and so the kids took these spanking things. I think it was like 3 of them, and we hid them after it was all clean and getting ready to go. We hid them all inside the seat of the vehicle, and whenever the person bought it or we dropped it off somewhere, I don't remember, but they forever left our house.
Perfect.
It was
Oh my
great.
God! Imagine like what the next person found out. It would be real nice to spank these kids with the kids coming in.
It's like this
Imagine
is
the pain
coming.
you cause the next child.
I know, I feel horrible about it, but not really at all. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't buy them.
Talking
Of
about
course you didn't buy them.
Wait, so how many people would like, if you knew you were gonna go get a spanking, like ran into your room first and put on as many layers of underwear as you could? Your parents like, I don't know.
I would just run away from my parents and they couldn't hit me. I was just like, catch me if you can.
That would work really.
Yeah, but like if you ever come back, like you're getting it as soon as you get back.
If you chose
You're
to like
sleeping and
run
then you get
away
attacked.
because you're gonna get a spanking,
Like this is for like 3 hours earlier. You're gonna learn your lesson this time, bub.
So talking about bad kids, we all saw that kid taking the vehicle and driving it around, doing hood rat things with this.
I want to do hood rap things with my friend.
That was a long time ago, that video.
I don't know why.
So basically what happened in this video was this young man, who's probably around like 7,
You said it.
just takes the key to his mom's Dodge Durango. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Durango.
Durango.
And he just
Horrible.
takes off with his friends, and he just rams practically like signs and cars. Luckily, he didn't hit anyone.
He totaled his mom's car.
Yeah, he destroyed the car, and so at the end they're like, "Are you gonna? Why'd you do it?" He's like, "Because I wanted to do hood rat things with my friends." And
My friend.
and his grandma's like,
You're so sorry.
"If I wasn't gonna go to jail, I would spank his behind." And he only said that for the camera, so that she wouldn't go to jail. He probably got a spanking right after that.
Oh yeah, his butt was good.
Yeah, I'd probably hit him.
Do you think you should be punished?
How far are you along? How far do you have to go?
A lot. Yeah, I've got this side to finish, the next side to finish, this whole little ab section, But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish this and then we'll call it. But yeah, this is one of the most tedious things probably ever.
Mm.
And it's the least fun part of the whole building process.
Okay.
Snapchat is blowing up on my phone over here.
So
Yeah,
Andrew
Snapchat.
kind of wanted to, argue against us. And
Wait,
said
what?
that Pancakes absorb the syrup, so you get a delicious syrup-filled snack. Or soggy. I mean, if you like soggy.
Pancakes aren't horrible, so I'm not going to argue
Yeah.
say that. But funny, cool story. We were going to the lake, and on the way back, we stopped at a place to get pancakes, and this old guy at the table next to us showed us the proper way to eat a pancake, which is cut a circle out of the center and pour your syrup into the center.
But then it's like a waffle.
What?
Then it's like a waffle.
Then it's like a waffle? No, not at all.
No, he's saying, but there's a waffle where you wouldn't have to do that.
Oh yeah, but if you really wanted a pancake, you cut the circle out of the middle,
It's like
fill
the
it,
same principle.
and then you can cut the outside edge of it and dip it into the middle, and then eat it. I don't know. It's pretty fantastic.
What if IHOP gives you like tan? You can't do that.
What if what?
What if IHOP gives you like tan?
What?
Tan
10.
pancakes. You can't just do that.
Oh,
I thought.
I would like to try. That would be very good to try. That's a lot of pancakes though.
Tan pancakes.
The thing that sucks with pancakes is like you eat so many of them and then you like, it's nothing. It's like, I don't know what it is actually. It's bread or what.
Breading.
But it's just like, it's not substance. I gotta have a pound of meat or it's not a meal.
Or just.
You're gonna get fat.
You don't get a heart attack. I'm not worried about you getting fat. You're 6'3". You're not gonna get fat.
Yeah, he is.
It's gonna be very difficult. But he will have heart problems.
Are you gonna be able to pull it over the edge there?
Well, you don't really need to, do you? Because that goes under here, right?
Well, I'm going to anyway. See, beautiful. People can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. This
This
terrible
looks
looking.
so great, guys. It's too bad you can't see it.
Yeah, it just looks exactly the same as this side. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
I wish they could see it. It's a masterpiece.
Me too. But
What's this?
no touchy. Wait, what were you doing? What are you touching?
Oh crap! I think I broke it.
Did you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no, I completely
What would
ruined
you
it.
do? Okay, what would you do if your suit was in the garage and I didn't see it and I ran it over with my car?
Oh, I don't know. It depends what suit it is. If it was this suit, I'd be pretty
It's
furious.
the yellow suit.
I wouldn't be that fierce because you could probably fix it pretty easily. Maybe not if you.
I just watched that behind the scenes footage from when we went and filmed at the river.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was hilarious.
Yeah, right.
It was so, I didn't even know that was on.
Yeah, I destroyed a lot of Master Chief. We did a lot of destroying of Master Chief. If you haven't seen that video, you should go watch it after this. but it's like 10 minutes of behind the scenes video, or to the video that we haven't showed you guys yet. So sneak peek of the behind, stuff like that.
Tiffany here this time? No? This is the first time Tiffany's missed.
Yeah, and also
Preemptive face.
I think it's because we didn't give a notice about it.
Oh, we just
Mhm.
we're just winging it tonight.
Well,
Which is kind of insane that
True.
there are more people. There were more people watching it than before.
yeah, people have left now because they've seen how lame we are.
Oh no.
Okay. So someone asked, where do you get your EVA? Now, before you answer that, Andrew said that Amazon, Walmart, really anywhere you can get it from Amazon because it's cheaper. Now, my question is, one of the problems that Eric had was that he couldn't find the thin EVA. Was it like 3 inches or whatever that is?
Yeah, that's a big
You couldn't
part.
get that in California.
They didn't have no law. They don't have Hobby Lobbies there. So yeah, I get my thin craft foam, like the multicolored pieces that you see are all thin EVA craft foam.
What are they actually used for? Like, really?
I have no clue at all. But
They were made with Halo in mind.
like, man, these Halo cosplayers, these Halo builders.
So yeah, and back to the main question, where do you get them aside from Hobby Lobby?
Hobby Lobby and Harbor Freight. You buy them. Oh, I just burnt myself. You can buy. You can buy a 4-pack for fairly inexpensive, like $9 or something, for 4 of these big old sheets. And those are, I think it's the best. You can buy them from Walmart, all these other places if you'd like. But this is the easiest place for me to get them.
How durable are these?
Pretty durable. They don't really rip, except for like at the seams. And that's where you want them to rip, because if they don't rip at the seams, then they're gonna rip, I guess, in other places where you don't want them to rip. So I'd rather have it rip like right here, as opposed to like right in the middle.
If it rips on a seam, you can glue it back on that seam and it looks kind of normal. If you
No,
rip right down the middle of something and you glue it back, it's gonna look
Repaint it.
strange.
Yeah,
Out of
you
place.
can see the rip, but like with that's why I really like using hot glue, because I know that it's not nearly as permanent as something called barge. That's what those people use. Now I want, because I know my suits are gonna break, because the crap that we put them through. I mean, honestly, it's hilarious. So I know my stuff's gonna break, and when I want them to break, and when they do break, I want them to break in certain places.
Thinking ahead.
So yeah, it's all engineered. So that's why I use hot glue instead of those thicker materials. But like, if I wanted something that I was actually gonna really take care of and not do this crazy stuff that we do, then I'd totally use barge.
So what what suit would you possibly be talking about?
I don't know, something that I would like only wear to conventions and like be very careful with. But like one of these suits, I know these things are gonna end up getting trashed because of the crazy stuff that we do. And I want to get trashed and still look good when they're trashed. And I guess that's the way the Master Chief's been holding up. We've been doing a pretty good job so far.
Still looks good.
Still going strong.
I forgot what I was gonna ask.
So to put this on the edge, you're running glue all across the edge.
Yeah.
Is there a downside to using hot glue as opposed to barge?
Yeah. I mean, it won't rip if you use barge. I mean, the downside to using barge is it takes forever.
Why is that?
Because of just the way that you're supposed to use it. You have to coat both sides of the foam. So if I wanted to like glue this to this, I'd have to coat this and let it dry and wait it to be tacky, and then I put it together and it'd be good. And if you screw up putting them together, then you're done. I mean, I love it. I mean, it'd be great like to use that with like I guess on,
Like a gun.
what am I trying to say? Yeah, like if I made an EVA foam gun, using bars would be perfect. It would be absolutely the way to go. But like this stuff, not necessarily. Like maybe putting like certain parts on barge would be perfect for doing that, but I don't know. It's just a personal.
Which one's more efficient cost-wise?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was given a huge gallon of barge purchased by somebody, so I really don't know how much they cost. I know you can get them at a bunch of different places. So I really wish y'all could see what I'm doing here. But I mean, I could build right there.
Go do that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we should end this in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Sorry, this one hasn't really been as productive as the last one, but it's been good nonetheless.
I'm trying to figure out why internet stopped.
I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe it won't even work now.
God, I need
What?
sleep.
Yeah. So, doing here is where see the mesh.
Maybe that's anything else.
It's not working. It's not working. Maybe now. There, maybe.
Yeah, it's better than before.
So that's what we're doing. See, like these ribs will be stretched out as I go over like that, and all that. So, but I need to work on the inside, and yeah. So you can see the seams right here are hot glue. So yeah, looks good. Unfortunately, I need to work on the inside here, making sure everything's packed down right. So here, yeah, I'm gonna glue this one piece and then we'll call it. But this is kind of what we're doing. What I've been doing this whole time. Just been folding it over and gluing it together. So put down some glue, and then pulling it over and then gluing on top. Spreading the glue out with the tip. I guess here's a really good tip.
Funny.
This hot glue gun is from Walmart, and I've gone through like 3 of these, and they've all exploded at the end when they stop working. But aside from that, they're really great. And what I like to do is they have a little nozzle at the tip here. That's really useful to get into little places. And also, I guess at this part used to have rubber on it. And what I did is I went with an X-Acto knife and cut around it and popped the rubber off. And with this metal piece right here, I use it to smooth hot glue out. So I guess here's a good example of that. So to make sure that it stays in place, I run a little bead along top and then just kind of smooth it out on top with this hot piece of metal.
Yeah, I can see how that would be like really useful, especially like on these outside pieces when you're gluing the bigger foam together.
Yeah.
And instead of just the net, and you don't want it to look all strange on the outside. What I saw you do was really cool when you just put like a line of glue and then did exactly what you're talking about and use that edge to just run it across and smooth it out.
Yeah.
To make a nice layer. It's not messy.
Yeah, it prevents the leakage, I guess, of hot glue. So if I wanted to glue, my voice, if I wanted to glue 2 things together, I would run a bead and then kind of wipe it off and then run another bead below it. And then glue it together so the top, it had the piece that was rubbed on kind of like this. It'll dry quicker, so it will kind of hold the piece there, and then the longer bead will take longer to dry, but it'll support it better than that little hot glue strand. And you know, you got to reinforce the bead, you know, from the back. From the back. But yeah, that's how we do it.
Alright,
So
let's see.
this whole line right here is in place and ready to go. Now all I need to do, and I'm gonna do this later, but I need to do this bottom and stretch it out. Kind of go over it, and I'm gonna have to do that on the other side, and then this little piece right here. So, yay! So fun times.
We should wrap this up.
Yep. Oh, there's I guess a good look. This is the part of the butt piece, but this is where we started. Was we put a bead of hot glue here, and then we cut around the sides, and now it's all meshy and
Well, this
has
is done
texture.
both on LTE and audio.
So awesome, guys. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you all a little bit. I know we have fun doing this every single Wednesday night, and we're still going to try to make this a thing. Now we don't know what necessarily to call this. I'm gonna move this.
Yeah, we haven't decided yet, so if you guys still have votes too.
One day when our brains are working in our
But we definitely want y'all's
Yeah.
opinion. We definitely want y'all's opinion to what we call this thing. So comment it. I would say comment it under the picture on Facebook that we shared the link. So definitely comment on there. And if we like it, we'll use it and not credit you because that's how we roll. No, just kidding. We'll definitely credit you guys if we use your name. So we will. I have the final say.
No, you don't.
Bye. Love each and every one of you.
You all are beautiful people and human
Oh,
beings.
just go like that.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna see how long you'll do it for. This is the longest goodbye ever. Okay.
Bye.